Evening, guys. Been a while since I put up a video. I think probably 6 or 7 months, maybe. As you can see, nothing happening on the modeling front. So yeah, I guess like I said, been away for quite a while. I had a bit of an issue. I guess probably around October. I got a, you should call it a flu cold type of thing, which it's not uncommon. I get that every year. It was normal every, sick for a couple of days, then kind of got back to normal. But you probably noticed in some of my other videos, they would stop. Sometimes there would be a bit choppy, or, anyways, I had this cough, could not get rid of it. And so then it just kept getting worse, and I started not having any energy. I'd really short breath and stuff like this. So, like I said, it just kept getting worse and worse. And anyways, it ended up getting so bad. I parked my car pretty much right next to my door here. And I would get out of my car. I would literally have to stop 3 to 4 times just to get from my car to my door, which, I mean, you could count the steps so close, right? But so, anyways, at the end of it all, just after Christmas, I ended up in the emergency room. Like I said, it was coughing, shortness of breath, no energy. First thing you think, it's your lungs, something going on there. So that's what I thought it must be. I thought it was pneumonia for the longest while. All the symptoms were the symptoms of pneumonia. And so, back and forth to the doctors, on a puffer, all this stuff. So, anyways, as I said, I ended up in the emergency room one night, and through it all, turned out it was actually heart failure, which was a huge surprise to everybody. There is no history of heart issues on either side of the family. So it was a huge surprise. Ended up, anyways, in critical care. I was in there for 2 weeks, literally in bed for 2 weeks. They couldn't do any procedures. My heart was so weak. So basically, they said, within a day or 2 days, my heart would have completely given out. But when I was checked into the hospital, my heart rate was over 180. And to me, it felt normal. I couldn't feel, nothing felt out of place. So the doctors figure that it's something that's been going on now for many years, but it's just gradually getting worse and worse. But it's so gradual that my body has just been kind of adjusting to it. And when it got to the point of where my heart was actually failure, it was just normal. I didn't feel. Now, you think back all through the years, even as far back as when I was a student in university, I would think back to these things and like, oh, maybe that was a sign of it, this type of thing. So, anyways, make a long story short, they weren't able to do anything. My heart was actually too weak to actually do any procedures or anything like that. So they had to treat everything with drugs, which I'm still on quite a few medications here yet. So I got out of the hospital finally, anyways. I was still laid up for a bit. I couldn't stay in here at the cabin. I had to stay with family. And even now, I'm only back into the cabin like maybe 4 or 5 days a week. So I'm still back and forth to the doctors, the nurses, blah, 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 all that stuff. But I'm itching a bit now to get back into the model building. I've been away for it now for, well, a long time leading up to that, and then sick and couldn't do anything. And I was out of work for, I guess, about 3.5 months. But luckily, my work, they kept my pay going. There was no interruption in my pay. As well, of course, here in Canada, of course, I have no medical bills or hospital bills or anything like that. So even though I was out of work for 3.5 months, the financial impact, of course, is zero. So it's one good thing, I guess. But like I said, still going through the whole recovery thing and trying to get back into normal, or what's considered now to be the new normal, I guess. Um, so yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and make a video. Uh, just to let you know that I am itching now to get back into some model building. So hopefully there's some modeling content back on my channel soon, as well as the few guitar projects that I have going as well. I know that's not everybody's thing, but hopefully get a few of those things back on track again as well over the summer months anyways. I don't think in here at the cabin now, I don't, well, not that I don't think, I know that I won't be able to spend any winters in here, at least not once the snow comes, because I just can't clear the snow, and I'm so isolated in here so far back that it's just not practical really to hire somebody on contract to come in and clear my snow during the winter, right? And I'd still have to walk up and down my driveway. You've probably seen how steep my driveway is. So yeah, once the snow hits in the winters, I will not be able to stay in here. I'll have to stay out with some family for a couple of months each year. So so anyways, yeah, guys, that's it. Just want to put up a video. I hadn't put anything up now in a long while, and just to let you know that hopefully there'll be some modeling coming soon. I have been watching some videos. Haven't really been commenting on too many, but I have been watching, so hopefully that'll change soon as well. So yeah, anyways, guys, I'll let you get back to your weekend, and hope you have a good weekend, and yeah, hope you're having a good start to your summer. So thanks, and hopefully I'll have another video soon.